Hey, welcome back to Learn Fiddle Online at learnfiddle.com. I'm Patrick Clark, and today we are going to work on the Every Open String Etude number 1. Now, this is kind of a combined deal here, so this is going to be actually the video for Every Open String Etude number 1 and number 2. So once we get through the first part of number 1, if that's the one you're focusing on, that'll be the end right there for you. But if you want to keep on going, it'll be Every Open String Etude number 2. And this is out of the book Fiddling, the Basics and Beyond. So if you don't have a copy of that, head on over to our online store and pick up a copy there, or go to your local retailer. As long as they are a Hal Leonard Publications retailer, they should be able to get it for you if they don't have it already. All right, so let's go ahead and tune up and get to working on this etude. Here's an A for you. Here's a D. Here's a G. Here's an E. All right, so every open string etude number 1 goes like this. It's just open string, so it shouldn't be too much work. We're just concentrating right now on right arm. Okay, so watch this. Okay, so let's try this. Now, I've said it before, but I'll say it again right here. When we go to a lower string, you can either think about it as the fingers over the bow, these fingers right here, lead the way, or you can think about it as a lifting of the pinky to allow the bow to just kind of plop over on the string. I think about it that way because if I think about the fingers leading it, I actually tend to want to press a little bit more. So I think about the pinky just lifting and dropping the bow off on the next string. Does that make sense? So let's try that. Let's drop it off on two more strings. Starting on the A, we'll drop it off on the D, then drop it off on the G. 1, 2, ready, go. See how that worked? Okay, now one more time. 1, 2, play with me. Pay a lot of attention to what's happening in the relationship between my wrist and my hand and my fingers and my elbow, okay? Now, number 2. Okay, it's the reverse, right? So when we go to a higher string, the elbow leads the way. Whether it's a down bow or up bow doesn't really matter. The elbow is going to transition. That's going to start the beginning of the transition and basically almost, if not get to the next string position, and then your pinky is going to push the bow down to that next string, whatever that string is, whether it's you're going from here to here or here to here. It doesn't really matter. Okay? So, number 2, or measure number 2, ready? Go. Did you watch the preparation? Watch a little closer. 1, 2, again, go. Okay, now, measure 3. So this is the first time in the etude that we actually get to practice going high and back to low relatively quickly. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. So when you went back to the A, did your pinky drop it off on that string, or did your finger push it into the string? The index finger, I mean. Think about that. Try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, it's kind of tricky. Okay, now, number 4, measure number 4, ready, play. Guess what? You already know that. Same thing as measure 1. 1, 2, measure 4, and go. and measure measure 5 for good measure. Get it? Measure for measure. All right, number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so that is it for every open string etude number 1 as far as breaking it apart. We're going to play it through one more time, and then we're going to move on to every open string etude number 2. And actually, we're just going to keep on going, and then we'll go back and play it all the way through. So here's every open string etude number 1, start to finish. 1 and 2, go. Good. How did that work out for you? Yeah, maybe. Okay, rewind it and go back. Okay, now we're going to start the every open string etude number 2. Starting on measure 6 now of every open string etude number 2, because we've already gone through every open string etude number 1. I'm getting loopy here. Okay, starting on measure 6, it's the same thing. We're just adding a shuffle bowing. Okay, so really not much to this. 1, 2, measure 6 to 7. Let's try it again. 1, 2, relax, go. 1 last time. Here we go. 1, 2, and ready, and go, and. Measure 7. Listen. Elbows working away, isn't it? Here we go. Measure 7. 1, 2, play with me, go. How'd that work out? Good, bad? Try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Measure 8. Here we go. Okay, it's all stuff we already know how to do. We're just adding some extra little tricks. Elbow leads the bow change to the higher string, the fingers over the bow, or the way I like to think about it, the pinky leads the bow to the lower strings. Okay, starting at measure 8. Ready, and go, and. Good. Now measure 9. 1 and 2, and ready, and go, and. How'd that work out? Should work out pretty good because you already did it. 1 and 2, and measure 9, ready, go. Measure 10. 1, 2, ready, go. See? 1, 2, 10, go. And that's it. That's the whole open string, every open string etude number 2. That's kind of hard to say. All right, so let's do the whole thing. 1, 2, measure 1. Got it? All right. If you don't, rewind, replay, have fun. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.